Brandon Routh's turn in Superman Returns has long had a reputation as one of the worst big screen outings for the Man of Steel. Yet Routh finally stepped back into the red and blue tights for the CW's Arrowverse event, Crisis on Infinite Earths, to widespread acclaim from DC Comics fans. Routh's triumphant reprisal of the Big Blue Boy Scout showcases that Superman Returns has secretly been a franchise best. When Superman Returns premiered in 2006, both Dean Cain and Tom Welling had taken on the role on TV. But Routh was to be the first Superman on the big screen since Christopher Reeves' iconic take on the character. Christopher Reeves' Superman defined the character for an entire generation, delivering a Clark Kent who was kind, clumsy, and endearingly charming, and a Superman that felt charismatic, fearless, and instantly inspiring, and a representation of what America hoped it could be. What's more, Superman Returns was going to be a direct sequel to Superman 2, ignoring Superman 3, Superman 4 The Quest for Peace, and the original Supergirl movie. I bet you forgot that one even existed. Just like DC Comics tried to forget Jared Leto's Joker was a thing. At least he's got Morbius now. In 2006, Superman 2 was considered to be the best superhero film ever, so Routh had some mighty big shoes to fill. Yet when it came time to step into the phone booth and put on the giant S, Routh more than succeeded at paying respect to Reeves, yet still making the character his own. In the film, Routh continues Reeves' portrayal of an aw shucks Clark Kent, one who is more nervous about trying to talk with Lois Lane than he is literally grabbing a plane from the sky. Yet when he actually becomes Superman, Routh manages to portray a level of confidence and commanding presence that even Christopher Reeves would have been hard-pressed to match. I mean, the man takes a bullet to the eye without even flinching. Yet he somehow never loses that American as apple pie farm boy feel. In a post-Man of Steel world, where Superman has become so dour, Routh's Superman is a breath of fresh air. The entirety of Superman Returns maintains that consistent level of slightly cheesy charm of the original films without falling into parody. Instead, the film never loses confidence in its leading character, with the film spending most of its first half dealing with Superman trying to pick up his old life, without the need for big action spectacle. Superman tries to reconcile with the fact that he may be a father, and attempts to patch things up with Lois Lane, who rightfully felt abandoned. Lex Luthor's schemes are left to simmer in the background, with his plot to create a kryptonite continent just the right amount of crazy to feel like a true continuation of Gene Hackman's Master Manipulator. Yet it's Brandon Routh who truly makes the film shine, just as he continues to do in Crisis on Infinite Earths. While Routh is technically playing a different Superman in Crisis, he still brings a sense of gravitas and weight to the role, yet never loses that Smallville charm even after all these years. In fact, seeing Routh's Superman with flecks of gray in his hair reminds us how unfortunate it was that we didn't get to see Routh grow the character in the intervening years from a young superhero into the true, wise, and elder statesman that he embodies on Crisis. Yet Routh shows that even without the dozens of movies we should have gotten, he can still exemplify what makes the character so great. A man who still fights for truth, justice, and the American way, while also managing to be a down-to-earth journalist who shows that we can all fight for others, even if we can't all catch a plane in a baseball stadium.